There's a little bit of smoke coming from the pole car as we get set for 20 laps of racing. Lights go out. Good start then by Will Martin from pole. He accelerates away. Gus Burton's going to go second. Adam Smalley third as they dive into Allard for the first time. But Smalley has got Theo Edgerton looking for a way past him. And also Charles Rainford then, the Pro-Am leader, right up there as well. Side by side for the race lead into Campbell for the first time. Martin on the inside. To the outside goes Gus Burton. Gus gets the inside for Cobb. Off the road has gone Theo Edgerton in the background. And it is just going to be Will Martin that leads as they come now through Seagrave for the first time. Martin leading. Second is Gus Burton. In third, Adam Smalley. Fourth, despite the rallycross, is Theo Edgerton. And out of Noble they go for the first time. And then into Goodwood, Village, Church. And now into the chicane where Gus Burton closes back onto the tail. Look, right there under braking, under the rear wing of Will Martin's car. Adam Smalley is third, but not for the moment staying with them as the top two come out of the chicane over the line. Adam Smalley, who goes through, winner last year of the Ginetta GT4 Super Cup. And Will Martin, 6 career wins in this championship, 3 of which have come this year, still heads the pack as they turn now into Campbell, then Cobb, then Seagrave. This is lap 3 out of 20. Burton having done the fastest lap to get himself back onto terms with the leader. And you can see the way the top 2 drivers now, Will Martin and Gus Burton, are just extending that advantage ever so slightly as they now break for the chicane. Adam Smalley third, not being able to stay with them at the moment. And Burton's car looking a little bit more lively that time through the chicane. The Comline Richardson racing car leads Century Motorsports entry. Will Martin ahead of Gus Burton. Burton new to the championship this year. Nathan Freak's Century Motorsport team new to the championship this year. Gus having won the GT4 class with Century and British GT last season. Led at Donington right at the start of the year. The first win, though, took rather a long time in coming. Now that Gus has had a win, he's got a taste for it. Now, there are drivers' starts that are being investigated. One is Matthew Graham, and the other is Theo Edgerton. So the start of those 2 cars, Edgerton 4th and Matty Graham 6th, being looked at by the race officials. The race leaders go through with Will Martin having now set the fastest lap of the race. There he is up front with Gus Burton 4/10 of a second back as they started this lap, and Gus Burton is certainly not giving up. He's taking the fight, as you can see, to the race leader. Adam Smalley is there in third. Then you've got Edgerton ahead of Josh Malin for 4th place. Matty Graham being caught as there, change for the race lead at Allard, because diving through goes Gus Burton. And has Will Martin got a problem? The car didn't seem that quick going through Allard, and there didn't seem to be a lot of defence being put up, but he may have made a mistake going into the corner. So Will Martin has handed the lead to Gus Burton. Let's have a look. He led coming out of the chicane. Over the line in replay. Yes, it was a wheel on the dirt. Will Martin makes a mistake. The car forced out wide, and that was all self-induced, wasn't it? A tiny mistake. And Will Martin has cost himself the race lead now. Right, Gus Burton, new race leader. He's away and gone. He's building that lead. And Will Martin will be absolutely furious because he's given away a potential win, given away points, which he really needed against Kian Jewis within the championship. So can he, with half the race still to go, fight back against Gus Burton? So that's the race leader, and that is 16 laps in the book as they go over the line. Through Allard once more, and now Gus Burton just has to bring it home. Look at the gap he's got over Will Martin, having chased him for the first few laps before that little mistake by Will reversed the positions. Now Burton away and gone. Burton leads. Second is Martin. And the gap between them, 4.7 seconds starting this last lap of the race. So Gus Burton turns his way now through the complex. Came out of the Clio Cup Junior Championship into Ginetta Juniors, into the Ginetta Super Cup, in which he was 5 times a race winner, and the British GT4 class champion in British GT last year with Will Burns. And this man, Gus Burton, is on target for win number 2 of the season. Into the chicane he comes, and Gus Burton, the man from Southend, accelerates now up towards the timing line. Checker flag at the ready. A very happy Century Motorsport team cheers him home. Gus Burton wins at Thruxton. Gus Burton takes a 2nd win of the season, 2nd on the grid, helped in part by a mistake by Will Martin, but a great drive that by Gus Burton. Looked after the tyres, did not put a wheel wrong, and he's the first winner of the day at Thruxton, and that's win number 2 of his championship campaign. Learning about these cars this year, very different from the BMW he drove in GT4 racing last year, and a great, great performance. That to win by just under 5 seconds. 4.9 seconds was the winning margin. It is Gus Burton who wins from Will Martin and Adam Smalley in race 1 at Thruxton.